Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. This is the final episode of Spyro 1 Reignited. We're going to be taking care of Nasty's world and finishing up the game in this episode. Now, we're getting very close to the end. We have, I think, 89% completion, with the remaining 11% all being in this one final world. And like I said in an earlier episode, you can fully complete each level in this game without any backtracking, but the later games do involve backtracking, so they will likely take more than 10 episodes. That's my prediction. Alright, and here we are in Nork Cove. As expected, since this is Nasty's world, there's a lot of Norks everywhere. Even little ones standing on top of barrels. Nice. And I think I said this already, but in this world... Ooh, I almost missed this chest. In this world, we rescue dragons that we have already rescued because they tried to come fight Nasty and they failed, so they got turned into crystal again. Now I think there's two ways to beat them. Yeah, you can flame the TNT that they're holding, or you can just charge them, or charge the barrel into them. It's easier to just knock the barrel into them, honestly. I just wanted to see if you could do both. And that just has that just is a show that you can do both, because that guy had the TNT right next to him, so you could use that. So you had to use that instead of the metal barrel. And if they're not wearing armor, you can even just flame them directly. So there's that too. And I'll get that dragon, I'm just grabbing the gems.
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Nasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd be shaking in my Nork boots if I were him.
Alright. I will grab this. It's not really a secret chest or a hidden chest. It's just... oh. It's just a chest. So I'll grab that real quick. And then we'll enter the boat. "29 lives. Not bad. So yeah, you have to hit them twice. You have to break their armor and then hit them a second time. Which I just now remembered when I had to do it. And the guys standing on top of the barrels don't really pose any sort of threat, honestly. Now, you would think, oh man, I gotta knock this TNT into that chest, but that would hurt you. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is to continue the level, and you'll find that there is a metal barrel on a higher plane, which you may have already seen because I did kind of point the camera at it. And there it is, right there. So what you do is you line up like this, hit the barrel, and that's the chest open. Very nice, very nice. And we'll continue on this way and finish up the level. This is a shorter level, as I recall. The only real branching paths are at the very end, and there's only like 2 or 3 paths that aren't very long. So, short level, but it's a fun level. I like it. That was a wall shot. That's pretty cool. Oh. Chain reaction. Whoa. Alright, guy. There you go.
Wow, I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Alright, I admit I do like the delivery on that line a little bit more in the original, but it's still a good line. Maybe I'll play a clip of it on the screen.
You gotta believe.
Alright, let's take out these nerds. Another chain reaction. I think that's all the gems from them. Now we've got our first bit of branching down here, which, you know, it's not much, but it's something. Oh. Okay, don't charge the barrels while they're coming back because you will explode. You gotta wait until they're all the way out and then hit them. Okay. Oh, that one didn't even target them. But we got him this time. Cool. And this whirlwind obviously takes us straight back to... Oh, this one takes us to the exit. But we don't want to go to the exit, we want to go back to the branching paths down here. So that was the rightmost path, so now we need to do these paths. I think I'll start with this one. Nice. Okay. Now that chest takes a key, but I wonder if you can hit it open like that, and yes, you can. Nice. I don't know if that was intended or not, but you're able to do it. Now we gotta take out these guys. And now you can just flame them. Alright. And that should be the last of the gems. Fantastic. So that was a short level. So this is shaping up to be a pretty reasonably length final episode. And that was a little bit silly, but it was my own fault for letting that happen. Alright. And the exit's right here, so there's no need for a cut or anything, because we're right here, like I said. Now, Nasty's world, the Nork Nexus, this is the only home world that you can't fully complete upon entering. You have to clear each level to make progress in the home world. In the other worlds, you can just enter any world from the start, and you can also collect all the gems and unlock all the dragons and everything from the start. But in this one, you have to go in order. And this is Twilight Harbor, which is the last level of the game. And when I say that, I mean that there's obviously one more boss, which is Nasty Nork. And there's also a secret level. And the secret level is unlocked by 100%ing everything else. And that is why I've been getting all the gems and all the dragons for this playthrough, because I want to show you guys the secret level. Ah, that guy. Okay, now these guys in the original game had actual guns, but now they have like paint guns, which honestly, it really bothered a lot of people, but as a change, I think, oh. Well, I just didn't even get to finish my sentence there. What I was going to say was, as a change, that's not really a change that bothers me, But a lot of people online were definitely annoyed with that. They were like, "Oh man, it's censored now. Why can't it be like the original?" But it's not a big deal. It's just they do the same thing. Don't kill me again. It's just, I don't know, people just choosing to complain. That's how I see it. That looks like a big frowny face. That's a little bit sad. But those guys still have their bombs that they are playing around with, so that's cool. Alright, now, yeah, okay, over here, I was gonna say, I think there's a secret up here, and there is. Just a couple gems, but it's still a secret. Alright, let's continue. There we go. Okay, I knew there was a guy in here, I just didn't know where he was. It's interesting that they chose purple paint to shoot, or pink, but I guess it's because Spyro's purple. Or maybe it's just because it's a pretty easy color to see. Oh, I don't even have sparks. It's a good thing there's rats here. And it's not only sheep and chickens that spawn butterflies, it's any small enemies.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Ah, see, okay, that doesn't count. He didn't say thank you for releasing me, he said thank you for rescuing me, so that's different. No, I'm just messing around, that's the same. And I've lost track of the counter for that, by the way, because it's not really a huge deal. I was just counting as a joke and happened to remember it, but now that I forget, it's just like whatever. Alright, man. It's a good thing you can't interact with his bombs after you flame him there, or else I would have exploded just then. Okay, I don't think there's any... Ooh. Oh, that's not a secret. You're supposed to go that way, I remember.
Be on the lookout for North Commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
That's right. So we're taking them all out so far. Alright. So. Ah, okay. I knew that there was something that I was forgetting. There's this crank here. And if you flame that, it opens the drawbridge. Because I knew there was a drawbridge, but I forgot that there was a crank. Now, we supercharge, and we jump up here, and if you remembered, there was that chest, so that's why I continued. So now, the only thing we have to do is go back into that upper area above the area that I was just in, and grab those gems before we continue. Again, this level is not super long, but it's nice. It's a cool final world level, if you ask me. Alrighty. I don't think there's any... Oh. Well, there could be. So I'm gonna check again. I'll be right back. Is there any secrets over here? Okay, it doesn't look like it. I thought there could be, because you can step on these areas, but I guess not. That's fine. Let us continue. Alright, there's a bunch of guys in here, so it's a little bit dangerous. But we only got hit once, so that's good. Good, good, good. Alright. Ah, there's a bunch of guys over there as well. Hey man, that's pretty cool, but don't do it with grenades. Oh, that was my own fault that time. Their laugh is kind of funny. Alright. Cool. Now there's this last part, which hopefully, well, I was gonna say hopefully I can do without getting hit. Now I have to do it without getting hit. Honestly, the little guys are more scary than the big guys, because the big guys are easy enough to beat like that, but the little guys are a little bit more difficult. The big guys, you can just jump over their paint from the big guys, I mean, and the little guys you have to time it. But we're not too far, and I can just run past, well, I could have just run past those guys if I was good, but I was bad and got hit. Man, I'm in the same position at the same part where I've only got 1 health. Okay. It's better to no health, but still. Oh man. Maybe I should go after the little guy first there. That would probably be better. Okay, let's do it. Let's get the little guy first. Oh, we got them both. Well, that's even better. Okay. Now, we're at the end of the level. Do we have all of the gems? The answer is please say yes. No, we're missing 30. It's a pretty good amount to just be missing. I wonder where they are. I will go look for them, and I'll cut to where they are. Okay, so it turns out that I missed this. I didn't even look over here, and there's the last 30. Good. Alright, now there's only one thing left to do. That's right, there's only one level left, and it is the boss, which is Nasty Nork. We've been waiting for this boss for a while, and his boss fight is a boss fight. It exists. It is not unlike the other boss fights of this game. It involves a lot of running away and chasing after them. And I want to fill up my health, so thank you for that, rat. So this should be the last of the gems in this home world. It is. I'll save real quick. Give me a zap. Thank you very much. And now we will fight Nasty Nork. There he is. Okay, I thought for some reason that I was surrounded by lava, but clearly that is not the case, or I would have been pretty toasty right about now. I'm gonna grab all these gems. Obviously, right now, he's not really very threatening. He's just standing there yelling at us. But in a little bit, he becomes even less threatening because he starts running. What I usually do is I'll grab all the gems first when I'm doing these thief chases, because that way the second time or third or however many tries it takes, I can just focus on chasing them. Come here, you. Alright, got him. Now that key is used for this door. And again, I'm going to get all the gems the first time. This one is a bit more twisty than the other one, and we're in the outside area with the goop. There should be 500 gems in this level, by the way. Huh, we got him right away. We're good. Now we use this key here, and this is where the chasing starts. And like before, I'm just gonna grab the gems, and then I'll start hunting. So yeah, there are 500 gems in this course, or in this level, but they're all pretty easy to get. They're just kind of out in the open. There's not a whole lot of searching to be done, thankfully, because that makes our job much easier. Whoa, that was close. Now, the final level does take quite some time to actually complete. So I'm still going to do it in this episode, but that just means that this will be a bit of a longer episode than the others. Which, you know, that's fine, because this is the finale. Man, I'm getting very close to that ledge every time. It's dangerous. Alright. Hit him there. Now we've got this difficult area, which was the bane of my existence in my youth. I mean, now it's, as you can see, it's not that bad, but it's really hard when you're little. Oh, and here I am saying it's not so bad. Well, that's to be expected. I don't think I jumped as high as I could have there. I was just trying to go fast instead of being careful, so I'll just jump a little bit higher. And we do have to start over, but we don't have to get the gems this time. But for your sakes, I will just cut straight to that same part. Alright, and we're back. So now I will just do it good this time instead of falling. Okay. Now, the jump where I fell is coming up right here. I don't know how I didn't make that, but I didn't. But we made it this time. And that's all you have to do. Just flame him twice.
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
What about Ganasty Ganork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Alright, and that is the credits for Spyro 1, but it's not the end of the game. As Spyro said, there's still some gems left to find, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna play the whole credits. I'm just gonna say a couple things now, and then I'll cut to the secret level. I love this game. I highly suggest that everyone play it if you like platforming, if you like collecting things. It's very fun and it's charming, and it's just a really good game, and I'm really happy that it was remade last year, and ported to the Switch this year. It's one of my favorite games. It means a lot to me. And thank you guys for watching it and letting me play it on the channel.
Nasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Nasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
I think his voice line might have glitched or something there. It sounded a little weird when he said everything. But anyway, here we are in Nasty's Loot, which is the secret level that you get when you have 100%. And that is 12,000 gems, 80 dragons, and however many eggs there are in this game. Now, you might think, oh, what could they possibly add for a secret level? But, little do you know, this is a very fun secret level. Because in this secret level, you might think, I can't really reach anywhere from here. What am I supposed to do? Well, you can fly in this level instead of just gliding. How cool is that? And there's the most amount of gems in this level compared to any other level in the game. They're all 10s and 25s, and they're everywhere. And I already forgot that I could fly, and I was holding forward like I was gliding, but I just dive bombed. Now, excuse me, I have the hiccups. Now the way this works is that you can fly up to the highest point that you've reached so far. So basically, what you're doing is you're climbing to the highest place that you can reach, and then that's how far you're able to glide. That's how high you're able to glide from. It would have also been cool to have Super Flame for this level, but I can see how it's not necessary. But anyway, yeah, this is a fun level. I like it a lot. It's pretty much just a sandbox. You can just do whatever you want. I mean, it's not that you can spawn in enemies like in other sandbox levels, but it's still fun. And you use those keys to climb up the stairs so that you can unlock new higher places to glide from, which I think is cool. It's a good way of putting it in. Good way of balancing it. That's how I'll say it. Yeah, and I'll let you guys guess in the comments as to how many gems are actually in this level. Guess now before the episode is complete. Oh, I pressed the button. There we go. Alright. So yes, guess in the comments and see if you're correct. And the hint that I will give you is that it's way more than any previous level has had. But anyway, let us just continue onwards in our gem collection. Now we gotta open this door, and if you saw that, there was a plane, and the plane has a thief in it. Now the thief doesn't have an egg because we already got all the eggs, so the thief has gems. And if you can just, well, actually he has a key, never mind, I was wrong. But anyway, we'll open this one up. We can go even higher up here. And there's this thief. He goes that way. Now I don't know if this is an oversight or whatever, but you can just wait for the planes to come around. And I know that's kind of lame, but it saves time. And I don't want this episode to be ridiculously long. Just a little longer. Now I could be fooling myself and the game could just prevent you from doing what I'm doing. That's very possible. But I just want to see if it is possible. Yeah, I think the game is smart and it doesn't allow you to just cheese the plane like that. Yeah, he waits in the tunnel. Alright, well I was wrong about that one. You can cheese the first plane, but not the second plane. But this guy is a lot slower. But he's still harder to catch for some reason. Come here, you. I'm right on his tail. Get him. Get him. There we go. Turn around, please. Thank you very much. Alright. Now, there's this door here. And I think this is the last one, or there might be one more. No, this is the last door. Now, that is the highest point of the level, I believe. So now we can fly anywhere. How cool is that? Okay, I have poor camera work this episode, or this level. Alright. Fly over there, follow the rocket trail. Look at that, we broke 700. That's already 200 more, at least, than the previous maximum, which was 500. Man, I'm not doing great with this camera. Alrighty. Look at that. $875. We're getting close. $950, and there's the return home. But we don't want to go home. We want to go this way. Why do we want to go this way? Because there's fireworks in here. And what do the fireworks do? They do this. They give you a ton of purple gems. And it's one of the most fun things to do in this game, is gather all those gems. And there we go, that's our 2,000. And here we have Nasty Nork, his little shrine where he's got his love letters. And we've got all of his motivational posters, like acknowledge. That's fun. That's cool. Alright, and that will wrap up Spyro 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I will see you in the next video.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Gnasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Nasty Nork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Nasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh.